day 2 for us here, but we've got the state. Tara, how are you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Good, good. How's it been going?
Awesome so far, no complaints.
Coming up pretty soon, you're playing this afternoon?
Yeah, we play in about an hour from now.
Anything crazy been going on for you lately, or any highlights so far?
It's just awesome, like we get to play in front of a huge crowd every day. It's a bunch of young kids that never seen us before, so can't really ask for more. It's kind of the perfect environment for us to kind of expose our music to new kids.
It is. I mean, do you prefer at all playing festivals versus venues, or both have their pros and cons, I'm sure?
Yeah, they both have their pros and cons. I guess our natural vibe and setting would be in a small club packed, 200 kids. But
fueled with energy of you guys.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is awesome. You know, we get to, like I said, play for all these new kids that never would see Tara before.
Now, how about when you guys do play? I know you guys really come out blazing with energy. Do you have any pre-show rituals at all to harness that, or just get out there and do it?
I play drums, and the drummers usually kind of warm up and stretch. But I don't do any of that. I don't know. I just go on
Just don't
stage.
go out there and do some crazy.
The first song or two is a little shaky, and then I'm warmed up by the third song.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, what about when you guys have the fans coming and visiting you, and they're very dedicated? What's something that maybe that you like for them to bring you? I mean, a lot of them, they do it as a thank you for the music. So a lot of people say, oh, I don't want them bringing me something, but it's like, for them, it's a way to thank you for the music.
I would say the coolest thing is when you meet somebody and they come to you and they read the lyrics and they say, your songs had an impact on my life, or if my life changed because I heard this song by you guys, or you guys helped me get through this hard time, or you guys saved my life. That's probably the most meaningful gift that somebody can kind of
That is, that's like self-rewarding for yourself just to hear that as well.
It makes you never want to stop doing what you do. So.
How about for you growing up, did you have certain artists and musicians that you felt that same way, connection, that literally somebody helped you through the hardest time?
Yeah, of course. And we've been fortunate enough to play with some of these bands. We just played with Descendants in Europe a couple months ago, and that was a band for me that when I was growing up was my favorite band. And also Slayer. We played with Slayer in Australia.
Oh my God.
This is like a dream come true.
That's wild. That's wild. Slayer shows up crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, how about if we could peek into your iPod? What kind of artist or song might be most surprising for people to find in there?
Honestly, I don't know, may not be surprised about it. I listen to a lot of rap music, so Gucci Mane is if you go to my Gucci Mane artist thing in my iPod, I have probably 20 Gucci Mane albums and mixtapes. I listen to that pretty often.
Do you prefer CD, digital, vinyl? What's your favorite?
I jam on my iPod, but I love vinyl. The sound on vinyl is awesome, but it's not very often I get to sit down and put a record on. But
now, what are you guys working on right now? What's new for you guys?
We're currently writing for a new album. We'll probably record in January or so, but we're still pushing our latest record, Live by the Code, that came out about a year ago. So we got a couple more tours this year, and that'll be the last leg for this
And that's had
album.
great success. I mean, definitely you can tour on that one for a while. Literally. It's definitely
awesome.
been getting a lot of, and especially new fans here as well. They come with the tour and everything. Now, if you could go back to your 14-year-old self, what advice would you want to give to yourself? Not that we might listen to it at 14, but you never know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe if you wanted to start a band or do something with music, I would say just don't compromise. Don't let people kind of tell you what to do. Do everything for yourself. Don't wait for people to, for a label to come around. Don't wait for a tour to invite you to come on. If you want to go on tour, start a band, write songs, and book your own tour. Get in touch with, promoters in each city, and just do everything yourself. Because in the end, that's the only way to do it right. Feel like it.
And get out to live shows. That's one thing we keep pushing. I mean, it's great when Workford gets everybody out to the live shows, and that's what we got to do is have them keep going to the venues, get out there.
Yeah, I mean, all of us when we're off tour, we still go to shows all the time, and support your local scene, support bands from your city, and that's important.
Definitely, definitely. Lastly, is there something you'd like to share with our fans, your fans as well, your audience? Words of wisdom.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're doing something, do it from the heart, do it because you love it, and just support real music. You know, there's a lot of kind of fake bullshit out there, and sometimes it's hard to tell. But when you get an album, read the lyrics and see if they're singing about something that's worth something, and try to like filter out all the bullshit, because there's some real music out there, and but there's a lot of fake stuff. So
It's important to find, definitely, and see you guys out on the road. Definitely. Get yourself to a show.
I'm Nick from Terror, and if you're addicted to music, get your fix at Music Junkie Press.